Oh, yeah, here we go. LA Riot in the house. Listen, welcome. I'm gonna already 192 people on. We appreciate every single one of you. My name is Tattoo, for those that don't know. Big Three MC, Big Three voice. Of course, holding it down for 8 seasons with the Big Three, and where I just jumped on the Big Three IG. I'm about to take this over, but we're gonna take this over with Mario Chalmers and Reggie Evans, the Miami 305. So this is gonna be special. We're gonna chop it up. We're gonna take over the IG. This is gonna be fun. This is for the fans. This is for the new season, season 8, 2025. It's gonna, yes, Lance Stevenson. Look at, we already got a Miami 305 fans in the house here. So I'm waiting for. I just wanted to jump on a little early to make sure this is running right. I appreciate every single one of you being on here, and we're just gonna have fun. This is, just a good vibe. A good vibe. A lot of people that get on these IG lives and they don't even know how to talk to their own fans. So we're gonna see how much we can get involved. Say the right thing, make the right comment. I don't know. I might throw you on the live with us, and we'll chop it up with Mario Chalmers and Reggie Evans, who are now the Miami 305. I'm going to give the right proper introduction, so I'm going to wait for them to jump on so that we can properly begin. So, how you guys doing? Hope you guys enjoy this season. It's already a promising one, with players, new players like Dwight Howard, just alone, Dwight Howard and Lance Stevenson coming on board. I mean, it's going to be a high level competition this season. So be ready for summer in the city. Be ready for some fireworks. Hell of a promising season already. So LA Riot's up in here. The new LA Riot, formerly known as Enemies. Yeah, we appreciate it. What up, Mary Moore? Shout out to Mary Moore. We got some Big Three greats here right now. Appreciate that. And I'm waiting for Captain Rio Chalmers, and co-captain Reggie Evans, formerly known as Three's Company. They are now the Miami 305. Congratulations. We're going to talk about this new franchise and how great it is to be playing in Miami, and their first week's matchup is it's the championship matchup. It's explosive. I just want to wait for them to get on. I'm already all excited and hyping this up. So, we got it, man. Oh, shout out to Starter Official, man. Really appreciate you guys, man. Shout out to Starter. They made some really nice jerseys this season for the league. And there's no one better than Starter. Starter's the greats of all time. I'm not just saying this for Starter either. I'll show you all the Starter I have. I love Starter. It's my favorite sports. I mean, you think of sports brands, Starter is it. Number one. Mario Chalmers and Reggie Evans. I'm not the best. Oh, there, Reggie Evans is ready. Okay, let's see. Reggie Evans ready. How do I get Reggie Evans in here? Hold on, guys. Let me do this right. Isn't there supposed to be? Oh, there we go. And see, I'm getting good at this. I'm getting good at this IG live thing. I'm not the best at this, but I know I just accepted Reggie Evans. There he is. There he is.
What up, Tattoo?
Cold Captain Reggie Evans. How you doing today, brother?
I'm good, dog. Too bad to be stressed out. He woke us up today,
You
man. So I'm
know?
good. I'm able to talk. I'm able to chop it up with you. Waiting on my PG to get on. You know what I'm
Yeah, we're
saying? So we
waiting
can
on
kind of
Captain Rio to get on. And
right.
I see someone that, actually not someone, a team, a franchise is on right now, the Miami 305. But I want to give the proper introduction with Rio on. I've been
Right.
hyping up the fans that are on right now. I've already getting too excited here, but this is a takeover, Reg. What we just taking over the big three IG today. They don't
Right.
even know I'm even on here.
They
They don't even
don't.
know I got this shit. I got it somehow, man. But I got it. We're gonna have a good time. This is about a vibe, and this is what the fans I think really need to get is in with the players. Know that we can have a good conversation and vibe out with them as well. A lot of people get on these IG lives and they don't even know how to talk to their fans right, man. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So
Right.
this is
Right.
that fun time that we might even get someone that makes that right comment and pop them on. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But the Miami 305 is live with us right now too. So
Right. Definitely.
it should be
Definitely.
fun.
Definitely. Florida representing 100%.
We're waiting on Rio, Mariel Chalmers, guys. We're waiting on Captain Mariel Chalmers right now. He should be dropping in any second. But he's here in LA. He's lounging. He's having a good
Yeah, I
time right
know.
now.
I
Where you
know.
at,
I
Reggie?
know. I'm in Florida.
Florida.
I'm in Florida.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a Florida boy. So I'm down here in Florida and stuff, enjoying myself right now.
Well, you're gonna
Yeah.
love playing out there in Miami, bro.
Nah, it's gonna be good, man. I never had the opportunity to play in Florida when I was playing in the league, you know what I'm saying? Because I always wanted to play with Orlando Magic's Miami Heats, you know what I'm saying? So it just didn't work out, you know what I'm saying? And so now I get to play with 305 Miami. So this good. It's
I
cool.
just accepted Rio. Nice,
Right.
bro.
All
And
right.
we just announced that the championship is in Orlando.
Yeah, I know. That's gonna be
Big Three
love. That's gonna be love.
championship in Orlando. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's gonna
There he
be
is. There's
love.
the man.
Hell yeah. So that could be good to go. That's gonna be real good to go back and play there and stuff. Get a chance to play home and stuff, you know?
Absolutely. Let me give a proper introduction, man. He just went live with us. I really want to, first of all, I want to say to both of you, thank you for taking the time out of your very hectic schedules to come and hang out with myself. And we're taking over the IG Live here with Big Three, with the fans. And really, man, Captain Mario Chalmers, formerly known as Three's Company, now the captain of Miami 305, co-captain formerly known as Three's Company, Reggie Evans, now Miami 305. Thank you guys both. How you guys doing this afternoon?
Yeah, what's good, man? I'm chilling.
Same
You
old. Ready to get this
you in
thing
LA,
started.
right? Mario, Rio?
Yeah, man. Like,
Nice, man. Well, look, I don't want to take too much of your guys' time. I know we don't have a lot of it, so I want to get right into it. When I'm here on IG Live and we talking about a takeover is supposed to be like, yo, let's talk. I brought my popcorn to this IG Live. I brought my popcorn because we're going to talk the first week of the Big Three, and
Right.
it's an explosive one. June 14th on CBS. Tickets are on sale right now, big3.com. We're going to kick things off, Summer in the City, and we come into Chicago, All-State Arena. And I want to explain something. Three's Company was in that 2024 Big Three Championship. Now coming as Miami 305. Rio, you have history in Miami. First, talk about what that means for you, the team, the league, just to even have a city to represent and have behind. Does this change the dynamic of the way you even thinking of playing the game?
uh, a little bit. It gives it a little bit extra motivation. We're not out there just representing ourselves. We represent Miami. And, for me, that's special for me. Just having most of my NBA career being in Miami, winning two championships there. So, it's a great start to the league. Great start to the season to be able to be representing Miami.
Reggie, I want to get right into it with you too, because the talk is um, Reggie Evans. You're a vet with the Big Three, Reg. And not only all the history that you put in with the NBA, but coming on to Big Three since day one, and what you've done for the league. Now you got a team like the LA Riot, formerly known as the Enemies. That's we starting with a bang. That's like a UFC championship fight. That's WrestleMania already in week one. You guys are taking on the LA Riot, and they starting off with Dwight Howard, who they already are starting to call the new face of the Big Three. But when you got someone like Big Reggie Evans, I'm seeing this as like, yo, Dwight, like, are you can't just come in and think you guys it's gonna come dominate. Like, what are you thinking about some of these, these things that are going around about Dwight coming in, dominating when you have been doing your thing with Big Three, dog?
Man, nobody not worried about the white. But it's good to have them though. It's good to have him. Excited to have him. Real excited to have him. You know what I'm saying? Go look forward to playing against him and stuff like that. But Beasley, he the face of the big three and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, we got the face, we got the MVP. Beasley, he's the man. So, you know what I'm saying? So everything go through Beasley and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So he the head person of the team, he the head person of the franchise, he the head person of the big three. So pretty much he the man, you know what I'm saying? But it's great to have the White to be a part of the big three, bring some excitement to it. Dwight's still in shape, you know what I'm saying? He do a good job of keeping his body up, keeping his health up, keeping his spirit up. So it's gonna be fun, you know what I'm saying? So looking forward to get a chance to play against him because things have changed, kind of went back to the old way where at first with a lot of bigs and stuff. Now it's kind of getting back to that now with Montrez, Dwight coming in now, it's kind of level things out and stuff. So it's gonna be fun though. It's gonna be real excited to have Dwight, but Bees is the face of the big three though.
I agree with you. He's the MVP. He
Yeah.
was at the Big Three championship. He is, and he had such a fucking season that was. It was almost like you were watching. It was awesome to watch every single game with Michael Beasley there. And now you guys also got the number 1 draft pick in Lance Stevenson. There's a lot of talk about Beasley and Lance, and they got their one-on-one thing going on, and is this good for the team? Is this like how Rio? You're the captain, man. This is your team, and you've done a fantastic job with this team, Rio. That's the thing. You've led this team to championships, and you're always there. You're always in playoffs. You're always in championships. Talk about that.
I think yeah, Adam Lance is a good dynamic. It was a tough decision between. Well, I ain't gonna say it was a tough decision between him and Nas, but for the camaraderie of the team and how we played last year, we did want to keep Nas. But when you add another NBA vet like Lance who knows the game, knows specific movements, different things on the court. It adds a different dynamic to our team that can make us a little bit more dangerous, a little bit more special. So you already know we got the MVP and B's. Now we got another ball handler, another physical presence that's a little bit taller than Lance. Somebody that's eager to play. And that one-on-one game they got going, that's between them. They ain't got nothing to do with the big three, nothing to do with us. Of course, we're gonna be cheering both of them on, make sure they have a good game, they get their money, and they both get healthy and they ready to go for the next thing, the main thing. And
Right.
they both know the main thing is the big three. So we coming out with vengeance this year. I'm not gonna say we got something to prove, but we got something to take and to win, and that's that championship.
Elijah Stewart, man, I'm not trying to add more fire to this, but this is Elijah Stewart's quote. He's out there saying, in the name of Nazir, he is going to smash you guys. He's talking about killing you guys out there on June 14th.
Hey, listen,
And
don't
he's
mean to
out there.
cut you off. I don't mean to cut you off, Tat, but listen, Elijah Stewart, we got y'all kryptonite. Y'all coach even came out and said last year, hey, y'all can't have Reggie Evans bullying us like he did. All that crying, all that woofing they be doing, we ain't worried about none of that. You see, we ain't talking. We not doing none of the talking. We gonna show up the first week and we gonna bust their ass.
Who is that,
That's it.
Mario?
Who's who?
Elijah.
Oh,
Elijah Stewart.
Who?
somebody that was
And
on the
I mean,
enemies
he's
last
a Big
year.
Three champ. He's a Big Three champ. He balls, but he said, in the name of Nazir Kaur, he is going to hurt you guys on June 14th.
I
And
gotta Google it.
and there's a lot of controversy with Nazir, man. There's a lot of because we were even talking about this with Q, where it's like people are thinking, oh, the Big Three, the draft it's rigged, but nah, man, absolutely not, man. There's fucking people who think that he was the rookie of the year. He should have been on that team automatically.
I
Uh,
think
Go ahead, Reggie.
I think LA Ryan should have drafted him.
I think somebody should have drafted him. Shit, someone should have.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I think LA Ryan should have
But you
definitely
know
drafted him,
what?
especially.
That's what makes this season so special, man. I mean, it really look. I mean, the from every team is stacked here, and it's almost like who's gonna slip first because there's no room to slip right here. Um, and that's what's so special about this, man. Summer in the city, guys. Chicago Allstate Arena, and we're talking about it like this is what's making this season so fire. And this is why it's intense. Let me ask you this, Real. When we were at the draft, the 2025 draft, did you feel like was it different? Did it feel electric? Did it just because personally for me, being there for 8 seasons and seeing every single draft and seeing how this is going, I don't know. For me, it felt different. I felt a little more. It felt more energetic.
I will agree with you on that one. It felt a little bit more energetic, a little more intense. I mean, you gotta have that. Once you cut 4 teams and then you cut it down to 8, that's 20 players, that's 12 captains, something like that. So that's kind of like it brings a competitive spirit out. When you got captains and people that's been captains and co-captains, actually players in this big three for a couple of years plus years, and now they're in the draft pool, they got to fight for a job. It just brings the intensity level up because they already know what's going on, and they want to prove that they can still play and they want to get drafted too. So you see a lot of people didn't get picked, and I think that's no fault of the players. I just think that's just people's doing best with what's best for their team and their organization. And the owners had a lot of say so this year. So once you put in that type of money to own a team, you get the real final say so. You get to do what you want to
That's
do.
right.
So
Right.
That's
that's just
right.
how it
And
goes.
final questions, man, because I know you guys are like time wise, and I wanted to just take over really quick, and I know there's fans on there, man. Um, Reg, to get ready for season 8, you know what it takes, but just really quick, break down how you have to get ready for a season like this when you are going up, because people are looking for Dwight Howard to come and dominate the big three, and when you see Dwight in person, you can clearly see he's in shape and he looks, tip top. Talk about your method on how you have to get ready for something like that and know, like, look, this ain't gonna happen like that.
No. Nah, Dwight, you got to definitely come with it. Dwight, a good player. He's still playing at a high level. So I know I got definitely got to come with it. So I know I was just playing around earlier, but Elijah, he a great player. So, 'cause I know a player like Elijah, Jeff T, they can play a lot of pick and rolls in there. So I got to kind of get ready for the pick and rolls, especially Dwight. Catch lobs and stuff. We had to do a lot of communication on defense and stuff like that. So it's gonna be tough. With them having Jeff T. Then you already know how Crawford is. Crawford's so creative. He don't need a pick and create his own shot. You know what I'm saying? So they definitely got a real good team. I think they did a real good job of picking some good players and stuff. And Nick been doing a good job too, coaching their team and stuff, I feel. You know what I'm saying? So on LA Ride, they definitely upgraded their team. And just to have the white with the big three, it's a blessing to even have him, you know what I'm saying, to be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? So it definitely it definitely challenged us. But I'm very excited to have Land to be a part of us, give us that extra score, give us that defensive player, which kind of balance things out going against Crawford, going against Elijah, going against Jeff Teague and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be a great matchup, you know what I'm saying? So we working real hard. Us as a unit, we gonna link up real soon to even put in more work, kind of put the chemistry together and stuff. So once again, like I say, man, it's great to have the white. He definitely gonna be a workload and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be fun to play against them guys the first game. And I think the big three did a good job of scheduling the season, and I think they did a great job of scheduling us first to kind of kick things off, you know what I'm saying? So you don't want nothing to be easy, you know what I'm saying? So this could be like a championship game, the first one. You know what I'm saying? Which, let's start it off like that. So the
Championship
big,
game, a
yeah,
championship fight.
right.
It feels like a battle with every matchup. You got Lance Stevenson, Sean Williams, Reggie Evans, Michael Beasley, Mario Chalmers with Coach Hall of Famer Michael Cooper, the new Miami 305 taking on the LA Riot with Coach Nick Young, Wesley Johnson, Jeff T, Elijah Stewart, Jordan Crawford, and Dwight Howard. This is a fight. This is a matchup. This is what Big Three fans have been waiting for years, man. And it's finally here, man. I'm loving it. I feel the energy in the air. It's exciting. Reggie Evans, co-captain of 305, Captain Real. Thank you guys so much. Is there anything you want to say to your fans before we get on out of here? I feel like we did a great job taking over this IG, and we gave the fans some real good shit right here. You know what I'm saying? So, I love it, guys. Last words before we get on out.
Now just be
All right.
looking out for Sean. Be looking out for Sean Williams. He's working real hard. I know we didn't mention him, you know what I'm saying, but be looking out for Sean, great shot block guy, great rebounder. So, Sean gonna bring the intensity, you know what I'm saying? So really excited to have him back, and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So, and at the end of the day, wish things could have worked out with Nas and stuff, but sometimes kind of hard to turn down a caliber guy like Lance, especially for that first pick and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But we definitely keeping our hopes and prayers and hoping things can still work out within Nas, hopefully within the first, second and third week, you know what I'm saying, that would be see him back on the floor and stuff, 'cause he deserved to be it. And man, just thank you, you know what I'm saying, but being able to Cube working his butt off behind the scenes and make this thing still go and stuff. So, thank the Ice Cube for everything and stuff like that.
Thanks to the
Real,
fans,
anything before
man.
we get on out?
Just thanks to the fans, keep supporting us, keep checking us out, keep coming to spend y'all weekends with us. We appreciate it. And we're gonna keep putting on the show for y'all. So see y'all in
All
Chicago.
right, man. We will see you in Chicago. Allstate Arena tickets are on sale right now. Big3.com/tickets. We're on CBS. We're on Vice TV. It's summer in the city. June 14th, the Miami 305 taking on the LA Riot. I'm your friend Tattoo, Reggie Evans, Mario Chalmers. Thank you guys so much. This was a Big Three takeover. Guys, on Tuesday, we're taking over with Jordan Crawford and, oh, I said enemies, LA Riot. The LA Riot, Jordan Crawford on Tuesday. Guys, have a good holiday weekend too, man.
All right, you too.
Man, stay blessed, man. Stay
Appreciate
blessed.
it, man. Much
Y'all be
love.
safe out there this weekend. Enjoy
All
yourself.
right.
Thank you guys for
Yeah.
watching.